So I'm going to show you how to do 7 different rhythm feels using only one chord. Now the chord I'm going to use is just an A major bar chord at the 5th fret, and I'm never going to change the chord. Now I'm going to play all 7 feels, and then I'm going to show you when I'm done how to do each one. So here's the first one. It's just a singer-songwriter feel. Okay, so that's the first one. Here's the second one. It's going to be a waltz style feel, which is going to be in 12/8 time signature. Now, if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it, but just listen to it. Okay, I just used those 4 notes, and it's had that very nice, almost dreamy-like quality to it. And then I can also use the other strings I didn't use, and it will sound more like this. Okay, so those are the first 2. Now the next one I'm going to do is just a bluesy rhythm feel, which is going to be a swing feel to it. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So I'm going to start doing that one, and then I'll show you really fast. And I was hitting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, so the next one is going to be a funk feel, which is a 16th note feel, and it's going to involve a lot of scratching to it. So this is how it's going to sound. This is more of a funky style. Next one is going to be a reggae style, which is going to be all the upbeats. So here we go. So it's 1. All right, the next one is going to be a driving rock feel, which is going to be 8th notes of just me doing palm muting with all downstrokes. So it's going to be this. All right, and the last one is going to be a mashup, where I'm just going to use multiple styles I just showed you, and it's going to kind of give just a whole different kind of vibe to it. So here we go. So. Okay, so I just pretty much use there the bluesy feel and the driving rock feel and the funk feel. So now I'm going to just break down each one so you can understand what I was doing to achieve the sound. So for this singer-songwriter feel, this one's really basic, just any very light strumming you want. I'm not gripping the pick too tight, but I'm still holding it well enough so I'm not going to drop it, but just very soft. Next one, for the waltz, I was arpeggiating the chord, which means that I was playing each note individually, and I was just doing it in a feel of like do 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 do, and I was saying it was in 12/8. So if you wanted to count it, it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 1 2. And if some people don't want to count to 12, they can do it in 6/8. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it's. That's the style of it. And the next one, which I did, which was the bluesy feel, the way you count it is dun, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So you can even do the muting of it just to just get the feel for it and then add in the chord. But I was hitting the chord on the 1, and then I was hitting it again on the and of each beat, but I was not hitting the chord on 2, 3, and 4. So I was going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I was just hitting 2, 3, 4. I was hitting silent or muted notes, and the way you do that is you release the pressure of your left hand off of the chord. So, and that will just stop it. Now, you might get slight ringing, though, if you stop it, like, I don't know if we'll pick it up, but to make sure that you don't hear that at all, you can go. and then you don't hear anything whatsoever. So it's... So the next one is going to be the reggae feel. Oh, I'm sorry, it was the funk feel. And that one was just where I'm utilizing a lot of scratching, which is... Okay, so that's 16th notes, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... And that's just all muted notes, but I'm hitting all 6 strings. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, just over and over and over again. And then I'm just pressing on the chord basically whenever I feel like I want to hit the chord to create a cool rhythm. So... So that's something that's a really cool rhythm you can do. And the next one was going to be the reggae style, where it was all upstrokes, and you're just going... And that one's pretty self-explanatory too. So you're just hitting the upbeats, the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then the last one, before I did the mashup, was just a driving rock feel, which I was palm muting with this part of my palm right there very lightly, and I was just doing all downstrokes. It was not hitting upstrokes, so it was just... And I'm really only hitting the bottom 3 strings. I'm not hitting the... Okay, so that's just getting... 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And of course I want to add some accents to give it at least a better groove instead of just something that's completely just straightforward of just a basic rhythm of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So if I want to go like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then again, like I said, for the last one was just a mashup of the bluesy feel, the funk feel, and the driving rock feel. So that's just a really cool thing you can do. You can take one chord and then you could mess around with the rhythm of it and put it in any style of music that you want. And it's a lot of fun to try that and challenge yourself to be like, oh, let me just see if I can play this different style right now. I've kind of been jamming a lot in rock style. Let me try to do a waltz, which sounds totally different. So you're going from like something like that to... And you never even change the chord. So go ahead and give that a try, and then after you get used to it for a while, it should kind of become like second nature to you, that you can do any rhythm style that you want at any time.